Yo, what up, Julios? We are back on a Sunday, a crisp Sunday morning, turning into afternoon because it's 11:59. But yeah, the rec opens at 12, so we are pretty much right on time. It sucks I have to wait because I woke up at 10. But I mean, it can give me a little bit of time to chill, and that gate is closed. Why is it still freaking closed? They gotta. Oh my gosh, these maintenance guys gotta step up their game, bruh. But anyway, I have some savage and a heaping scoop of creatine in this John. So hopefully this will get us right for today. But I'm not sure if I want to hit an actual lift today yet, because my plan was to wait till Monday to kind of just restart and get going again. But I'm meeting Nate up there right now, so I'm not sure, because I mean, my back is still hurting a little bit. That was probably from the back extension yesterday though, so. But I'm not sure. We'll have to just see how the warm-up is feeling, because I don't want to just force myself back into it if I think I still need another day. But I don't know. I just want to throw around some freaking iron. Is that too much to ask for? I know I sound like Sam, but are y'all hitting y'all's cardio? You know, it's very crucial, and it doesn't even have to be like some regular thing like treadmill or something. You can literally just step outside, especially nowadays, because the weather is feeling pretty nice again. At least in Texas, it is. I don't know about anywhere else, because it tends to heat up pretty quickly out here. Ooh, we're definitely gonna miss the red light. I'm not running it. That would have been a bit too savage for my liking. But anyway, for the cardio aspect of things, you literally can just go, you can step outside your front door and just start walking. Like, take a loop around your neighborhood, you know? Most people don't even really know the ins and outs of their neighborhood, so that could be a fun thing to kind of decipher, you know? I really want to freaking lift, though. Oh my gosh. Nobody's perfect, babe. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect for me. I'm trying to just go off the dome today with just whatever pops into my head, but because I have all these notes of like just little topics that I like to kind of discuss, because it actually gives me something to bounce ideas off of and kind of just flow. But I guess I should just try to do these with no topic, because that's what makes it a bit more authentic too. Because I mean, it's really hard to freaking come up with things and just talk about to yourself, you know? So I'm trying to work on that creativity side of things. Well, we went disc golfing yesterday. That was pretty fun. I brought my camera in, or not camera, but I brought my mic and stuff. But it was really hot, and I don't know, I just didn't really feel like recording. And I actually shot a pretty good freaking round yesterday for the course that we played. May Simmons, if you know. If you know, you know. Because that John is pretty difficult. But it was fun. It got pretty freaking hot. It got up to 81. Ooh, crazy. I know. But yeah, it was pretty fun. And the first pro tournament of the year started this weekend, so that's always something I'm looking forward to, because it's something I get to watch on YouTube that's actually like new, and because I've been watching this new guy named GeoWizard, and his big thing is he walked across England in a straight line, which is pretty freaking crazy. Like who's out there really doing it like that? He's getting in his cardio, you best believe it. But I think just like simple ideas like that, like no one like thinks of doing stuff like that. But as simple as it sounds, it is very complex at its core, because you have to go over mountains, and you have to freaking just go through a bunch of BS because you got to stay in the straight line, of course. And the series that I haven't watched that, but the couple videos I've watched is him walking in a straight line, or not a straight line, but walking north from his house. And it's just a cool curiosity adventure mindset to have, you know. It's just because who like really thinks of doing that and then actually goes out and does it, especially for the length he did it. He traversed like 70 freaking miles all the way up to freaking whatever, Birmingham. Not Birmingham, I don't know, some freaking English town. But it's so cool how people can like think of things like that to do and then actually follow through with doing them. And he just kind of like wings it, you know. He doesn't really rely on much. He brings a 10 pounds in his pocket, and he just goes off, you know. He doesn't really worry about anything else, which is kind of crazy. Let's freaking go. Niche parking spot of the day. W's on W's. Alright, let's try to park here. We freaking got the spot, boys. W corner niche spot. I swear this specific parking spot is always open more likely than all the other ones here, because I think it's the depth perception of pulling in from this side, because there's like kind of a curb that it doesn't really look like there's a spot here, but in reality it's saved for you, boy. And there's no freaking 2-hour time limit today. Let's freaking go. I hate having to set myself on a leash with 2 hours, because I mean, I'm usually able to get out before 2 hours just normally, but I hate if I want to do some like cardio or stretching after my initial workout, I have to kind of rush myself because there's just not enough time in the day. Maybe I just need to go with a bit more urgency, but I like enjoying my time in the gym. I like taking my rest in between sets. I don't like rushing my workouts, so however long the workout takes, it takes, you know. And then I can do the stretching and more efficiently, but but I don't know what we're gonna do today. It's kind of up for debate right now. I guess we'll kind of just wait, see what Nate has to say, and just how my body responds to the stretching and stuff, because all those plyometric and isometric stuff I did yesterday and the day before, I am feeling it in my glutes, because that's what I'm trying to target and strengthen, my outer glutes and outer hip, because that's what's causing the knee pain. It's the off balance of my hip and through my knee and ankle, because they're just like slightly off. So just that slight offness causes pain in my knee, which I think it's pretty common for runners, and that's the only reason I got it, because I was running them. I think concrete has to do a lot with it too. If I was doing like trails or something like that, it wouldn't have as much impact, since it has a little more durability is the word? I don't know. But it's not as freaking hard as concrete, is what I'm saying, is what I'm getting at. But anyway, I don't know what else. I'm gonna finish this and then hop in, maybe get some clips, maybe not. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway. Yo, just got done with the freaking workout, boy. And that was a doozy. I was just kind of winging it throughout. But I would call that a success, because it was kind of a culmination of like 3 different things. So, of course, started off with the stability, mobility for my hips with the band and all that junk. And then I was really debating on hitting like just arms or something chill. But then I realized that my abs were not sore anymore, so I went ahead and did a few sets of that. Did some like weighted knee ups, L sits, like the video I showed. I was just trying some shit. I don't know. But I was on my calisthenics sheet, so maybe I might have to start implementing a calisthenics day, because that was honestly pretty fun. Maybe just trying, because I think I'm really close to a front lever as well, and that would be pretty cool to be able to nail. Interesting. Excuse me, boss. You're going a little too slow for my liking. But yeah, and then I finished off with 25 minutes on the treadmill. Nothing too crazy, just getting the legs moving, getting the blood flowing. You know the dealio. But yeah, that was a pretty fun workout. Nothing too crazy. Oh yeah, I also did those one-arm farmer carries in the upstairs again, and I was able to do 3 laps in the same set, with switching arms at halfway. So that is a frickin' trunk burner, if I do say so myself. My frickin' like up here in my like back, it's like the trunk of your spine that really gets hit. And I'll tell you what, it got hit pretty freaking hard. So, and I think that's just overall good for stability, because I'm starting to get that lower back pain again, which is never a good sign. So I went ahead and did my McGill Big 3 today. If you know, you know. McGill Big 3 saved lives. Because last year, I had the worst back pain of all time. Like, my lower back was just super cooked all the time. And I thought I just couldn't do anything about it. So I don't know why. There's obviously going to be a solution to something. But I just kind of gave up on it. And then my boy Nathan, he hit me up with this McGill Big 3 exercises, and it's these 3 really specific movements that target the lower back, and it literally cured my complete back pain in 3 freaking days. Like, that's insane. I literally had chronic back pain for probably about 3 years or 4 years, because I injured myself back in high school deadlifting, of course, but yeah, it just kept getting worse, honestly. And I found this, and it literally healed instantly. It's insane. Shout out Squat University. That dude knows what the freak he is talking about. So, and my lower back has been kind of messing with me lately, so I think it's because I'm actually trying to heal these hips and the actual stability of them, which, I mean, it's all interconnected with the lower back and glutes and all that stuff, so the lower back is definitely going to get some residual activation. And also I did back extensions yesterday with like very tight loads, so that might have something to do with it, but I need to start targeting my lower back more, because that's definitely my weak point of my back, and I can't run from it any longer, because it freaking hurts to do exercises with it. But I know if I just get through the pain is temporary, you know? So if I just freaking man up a little bit sometimes and able to do some back extensions, that'll make all the difference. And I might actually have a stable back for once in the future. So, and that's why I'm also hitting abs and stuff now too, because hopefully that will increase my stability in those farmer carries with just the one dumbbell. With the kettlebell, I feel like we'll definitely improve upon that as well, because that's just pure stability. You're just holding your abs as tight as you can while walking with the one kettlebell. I'm only using the 20-pounder right now, because that's all I need, really. And if I went any heavier, it probably would hurt a lot more, which is not really a bad thing, but I'm new to this movement, so I don't want to just go all out. But yeah, pretty fun lift, if I do say so myself. So I am pulling in to the crib. I had a huge breakfast before I came here too. 5 eggs, half avocado, and a mixture of fruit. And that she was freaking awesome. So, and I have some leftover pasta from last night, because I knew I would want some today, even though I wasn't very hungry last night. I still had to make it, so I didn't have to make it today. That's low-key smart on my part, because I got modeling to worry about today, because our assignment's due up. Yo, so my phone just overheated, but that was pretty much the end of the spiel anyway, because we just got home. But if you made it to this far in the video, like, subscribe, please, and follow for more awesome content like this. So a la verga way. I'll catch you in the tomorrow's vid. So peace.